Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we dive into the world of entrepreneurship and explore the concepts, strategies, and skills you need to succeed. I'm your host, Louis, and today we're going to talk about negotiation tactics for entrepreneurs. Negotiation is a crucial skill for any entrepreneur, as it can make or break deals, partnerships, and even entire businesses. But what exactly are negotiation tactics, and why are they so important in the world of business? Simply put, negotiation tactics refer to the strategies and techniques used to negotiate agreements, resolve conflicts, and achieve mutually beneficial outcomes. The concept of negotiation has been around for centuries, with roots in ancient civilizations such as Greece and Rome. However, modern negotiation tactics have evolved significantly over time, influenced by the works of economists, psychologists, and business leaders. One influential thinker is Roger Fisher, co-author of Getting to Yes, who introduced the concept of principled negotiation. This approach focuses on separating people from the problem, focusing on interests rather than positions, and using objective criteria to find creative solutions. Another key principle in negotiation is the idea of BATNA, or best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Developed by Roger Fisher and William Ury, BATNA refers to the best possible outcome you can achieve if negotiations fail. Having a strong BATNA gives you leverage and confidence in your negotiations, as you know what you're willing to accept and what you're not. One notable case study is the story of Howard Schultz, former CEO of Starbucks. In the 1980s, Schultz was trying to convince the company's founders to expand their coffee shops and offer espresso-based drinks. However, they were hesitant, and Schultz had to use his negotiation skills to persuade them. He used a combination of data, passion, and creative thinking to build a compelling case, eventually winning over the founders and transforming Starbucks into the global brand we know today. Another example is the negotiation between Steve Jobs and the music industry in the early 2000s. Jobs was trying to launch iTunes and needed to secure licensing agreements with major record labels. He used his legendary negotiation skills to convince the labels to agree to a revolutionary new business model, where songs would be sold individually for just $0.99. This deal not only transformed the music industry, but also helped establish Apple as a dominant player in the digital music market. So, how can you apply these negotiation tactics in your own business or career? First, it's essential to prepare thoroughly before any negotiation. Research the other party's interests, needs, and limitations, and develop a clear understanding of your own goals and BATNA. Use active listening skills to build rapport and trust, and focus on finding creative solutions that benefit both parties. One practical tool you can use is the negotiation matrix, developed by Harvard Business School professor James Sabinius. This framework helps you map out different negotiation scenarios and identify potential areas of agreement. Another useful resource is the book Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, a former FBI hostage negotiator, who shares his insights on how to use tactical empathy and mirroring to build trust and influence in negotiations. Recent research has also highlighted the importance of cultural intelligence in negotiation. With globalization, entrepreneurs are increasingly negotiating with parties from diverse cultural backgrounds. Understanding these cultural differences can help you tailor your negotiation approach to build trust and rapport with your counterparts. For instance, in some cultures, building personal relationships is crucial before discussing business, while in others, directness and efficiency are valued. In addition to these strategies, it's essential to be aware of common negotiation pitfalls, such as anchoring too high or too low, making emotional decisions, or failing to consider the other party's perspective. To avoid these mistakes, stay calm, focused, and adaptable during the negotiation process. As you navigate the complex world of negotiation, remember that practice makes perfect. Seek out opportunities to negotiate, whether it's with suppliers, partners, or customers. Reflect on your experiences and adjust your approach accordingly. With time and effort, you'll develop the skills and confidence to negotiate like a pro. In conclusion, negotiation tactics for entrepreneurs is a critical skill that can make or break your business. By understanding the core principles, theories, and real-world applications of negotiation, you can become a more effective and confident entrepreneur. Remember, negotiation is not just about getting what you want. It's also about building relationships, establishing trust, and creating value for all parties involved. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.